just shot hyperlapse and time warp. Now, I put him on my bicycle on the actual frame and not the handlebar because I don't want you to get dizzy when you do this all the time and move. You want it on a stationary spot, so when you're moving your hands, you see the hands move, or you just see the road go more fluid. On the editor, we have a plugin that will sync up the video on the timeline if the clocks of both cameras are 100% in sync. And you know, it just put it in there perfectly, making both the DJI and the GoPro go together. The reasoning for this video is that our online colleague, my gig user, when he used his camera, for some reason he's got dipping when he stops and goes. The camera goes down and goes up. And according to DJI passing the issue, the buck off to the consumer saying it's the gyro. And that's quite the norm in any of their cameras. And that's why I went and grabbed the GoPro to do a little comparison of myself. But I don't use my cameras behind the windshield anymore because of the heat that the windshield magnifies from the sun in the summertime, making any camera just basically useless. And then we hear people want to take their Sony ZV-1s and do the same thing that a GoPro or DJI can do, and they still don't understand that it's electronic image stabilization that makes hyperlapse and time warp possible. When Microsoft released software years ago about this, stabilizing each of the photo to create their first time warp and hyperlapse for free. Windows 8, baby. Yeah, somebody who made that magic carpet, they sat down and you saw them move on the floor so fluidly. Yes, indeed. That was Microsoft's software. Swimming. Yes, indeed. People going in when the water is now polluted, that will make you sick and give you you know what. And this has been tested for that. And yet, people still go and go have fun. The summer's over here to go swimming. Back to the issue at hand. Does hyperlapse ruin your shot when the camera just basically dips or sways with just stopping? Doesn't matter if it's on a bicycle, a car, a plane, a racing vehicle, etc., etc. This has been known for a very long time. I'm going to toss this in the editor, and I'm going to use speech to text, and I do this on every single clip. I most likely can correct each of the texts. Why? This shows you that AI technology is the best, just like the camera is the best. It is the best low-budget camera on the market that still holds to the retail price of $329.99, even on Prime Day when it was released. There is no discounts with the DJI. The best discount on the market for a GoPro was $299.99 for a GoPro Hero 11. How sweet is that? Well, let's talk more about what I'm using and what you're hearing. On the market for $73 is the Fulaim X5. It is the lowest price wireless dual microphone that is in competition to the DJI wireless mic that still retails at $329.99 with the same issues that has not been yet resolved. It is the same exact case, even better looking and working better than the DJI one, and gives you up to 18 hours of full recording. That means you have to take the microphone when it goes depleted, put it in the case, and have 2 more charges. We call that sales marketing, telling you what the full recording levels are. It is 6 hours of record time times 3 charges. Yes, indeed. Now, the thing about the Fulaim X5, the LEDs on it is a lot softer to view when you're on camera, while the DJI is way super bright. And let me tell you, it can ruin your shots when it's on your shirt. But why am I with the same thing having my Fulaim turned around inside my shirt? Because I want to show you the modifications I did, the hack. Check that hack out. Oh man, that hack makes this sound so much better. It doesn't make me want to lose my second wind muff. Well, yeah, wind muffs do get lost on any device, and that's what happened on the day 1 of mine. I mistakenly put it on and thought I had it on, and I lost it when the torrential storms came in. I hear people talking about DJI, and when I had mine in hand, oh, you can see the screen, it is super bright. Well, I'll tell you what, you can see the screen, but it does time out like anything else in this world, and then you're in the same predicament with Fulaim, that you can't see the screen. That's the only downside. But the upside of that is it saves battery power. When the screen is dull, it's gonna last a lot longer. There's nothing to burn out. But with the Fulaim, the thing I don't like, but many people don't care, they don't look at the RX, the receiver. I like to see the single one if I'm using a single receiver and transmitter. I'm sorry, the garbage truck is making noise. I put it on to 2 blue lights. The second blue light stands for, you got it, noise canceling. During video recording, I could switch it off with noise canceling, and now you're back to the same original sounds you hear. People complain that noise canceling is not what they like, that you hear a lot of separation and don't hear the background at all. Exercise, man. We all do it. That's what I'm doing right now, exercising my talk to you. Well, I am going to go find a spot because I'm not going to ride this whole thing today. Maybe I will. Maybe I got the time to continue on with the Fulaim and the talk. Oh, it's a wet, damp seat. Didn't look wet at all. So I'm shot with the GoPro Hero 10. Basically, this whole video with the Fulaim X5 to demonstrate and show you all, if you are interested in getting one of these microphones. Let me tell you, and I am going to pull it off for you, give you a nice close-up look. And I mentioned this onto a channel, and they got a Comic-Con VS, something like that is called. Well, why would I want to get a Comic-Con VS, Comica VS? Why? Why would I? I tell you why I wouldn't want to get one. I don't like carbon look. Carbon fiber is very brittle and it'll break in a matter of time. It's ABS plastic to look like carbon. When you got all those edges and lines, it may look good to you, but what happens when the wind hits it? What happens if the sound goes across it? You want something smooth and fluid, and that's what I like about the Fulaim. It resembles and is excellent quality, and I dropped this more than once. I could probably take this and throw it. But the thing is, I don't think we are going to be replacing the tab because it's just 2 clips on the side that holds it on. And the upgraded version, if people are looking to purchase one, they're going to automatically upgrade it. And on the upgrade, you can see the round magnet, the USB-C and the Lightning are held into the case. You have a excellent microphone that is top of the line than others that does one extra thing that any other one on the market doesn't do. Clean the microphone by UV rating. Does Comica, the competition, do that? Well, I heard a person, and I don't mind mentioning Itsy Sky's name, Sky Money. He likes to use his microphone somewhere like about, let me put it on my shirt, and somewhere about here. And the reason why he uses it over there, and you look at the microphones, this is a light microphone. Unless you got weight and you got a lot of pressure on that shirt, then it's going to hold up. Then why would you want to take a microphone, Itsy, and place it inside the shirt? What's going to happen then? It's going to rub against you. So this is why I take my mic, and it works well for me, and I did this so many years. I rest it near my collarbone. You don't have to yell. Your vocal cords are over here. And the microphone picks your vocal cords up while your voice grows there. That is something very interesting. I pick a popular spot and I'm getting on out of here. I'm done. I'm out of here. And I'm getting ready to finalize my video. And I'm gonna just continue on enjoying what I do.